Ok, clase. Pues abran el libro, por favor, a la página 288 y también tengan preparados también este paquete de apuntes Cornell que vienen, este paquete viene del capítulo 7 de tu libro y la lección 1 y den vuelta a la parte del paquete que tiene el título Lo y lo que. Pueden verlo aquí. Y vamos a leer lo que dice este libro de texto sobre lo y lo que, y ustedes pueden tomar apuntes y también pueden escribir ejemplos en el paquete. Okay, now, as I begin to talk about this, I'm going to make reference also to your persuasive essays. A couple of you tried to use lo or locate in your paper, and maybe didn't do it correctly, or you needed to use it and didn't, or you have in your paper, I corrected some estes and estas to esto. Now that word esto also becomes esto for the same reason that we use lo and locate. So we're going to apply those principles not only to what lo and locate say here, but also we're going to extend it a little bit further and include our good friend esto in the discussion as well. So what this says is, number one, the expression lo plus an adjective is used to express an abstract idea. And what that translates to in English is the blank thing. So the good thing, the bad thing, the important thing, the horrible thing, the excellent thing, the ugly thing, the desirable thing. Anytime you want to say something like that, you simply use lo plus the adjective to express that idea. You don't need the word thing, which in Spanish is cosa. You don't need that in there. You just say lo maravilloso, lo bello, lo importante, lo bueno, lo malo, lo increíble, the incredible thing, and you've got what you want. Lo increíble es, the incredible thing is, and they give you some examples here in the text. Lo bueno es que tuvimos éxito. The good thing is we were successful. Lo malo es que gastamos mucho dinero. The bad thing is we spent a lot of money being successful. All right, questions about that one point? It's pretty straightforward, isn't it? Lo plus an adjective. Easy to do. All right, so number 2, here's where we run into some problems because in English, the English equivalent of locate is what. It means what. And so because it is, you want to use quad or you want to use K without the lo in front of it. But locate means something slightly different or is employed when the word what stands for more than just a noun. When the word what stands for a big idea or a big concept. Okay? And perhaps another translation, if we use alternate translations of locate instead of just what, and we said everything that, or all that, or the stuff that, or the things that, instead of just the word what, we might be more inclined to use locate. It might be a good strategy that we could use to help us decide whether we need K or whether we need locate. So what your textbook says is the expression locate plus a verb is also used to express an idea, the thing that, or what, such as what was said or done, that will be defined in the same sentence. So, in the examples they give us, ahora lo que necesitamos hacer es entrenar. Now, what we need to do is train. So if we replaced what in the English version with the stuff that, or all that, or the things that, you'll see that it comes out the same way. Now, the thing that we need to do is to train. or everything we need to do is to train. Let's look at the second example. Hablemos de lo que me contaste ayer. Let's talk about what you told me yesterday. Now the what here is everything that you told me yesterday. That crazy story you told me yesterday. All of the lies you told me yesterday. The big secret that you told me yesterday. It's something more than just the word what. It can be replaced by a whole idea rather than just a simple noun. Is this making sense to you? Okay. Lo que me dijo Ana fue increíble. What Ana told me was incredible. Okay. The story that, the information that, the lies that, okay, the whatever it is, everything that, all that, the stuff that she told me was incredible. And then the last one here, eso no es lo que hicimos la vez pasada. This isn't what we did last time. This isn't the stuff that we did last time. This isn't the actions that we did last time. This isn't the series of steps that we did last time. Understand, it's a big idea rather than just a single noun. Does that help you a little bit with this? All right, so let's extend that a little bit more to the concept of the word esto. Let me erase what's here and let me write that word up there on the board so that you can see what I'm talking about. All right, the word esto. Now, esto means this, but esto is not masculine. Esto is a neuter term. That means it is gender neutral. It is neither masculine nor feminine. Okay? Now, students, instead of esto, will often use este or esta. Those are the two demonstrative adjectives that we use in front of nouns. This is singular and masculine, este. Esta is singular and feminine. They both mean this. But these are adjectives, and we use them with a noun. Now, they also have pronoun forms. If you'll remember, demonstrative pronouns, you have este and esta. Both of those words also say this, but these are pronouns. And they take the place of nouns. And this says this one. Okay? ¿Cuál libro es el mío? Este o ese? This one or that one? Well, it's this one. That's the pronoun. But esto says this when it represents a big idea. Just like lo and loque. When we want to replace a big idea, a whole concept, a whole sentence, we'll use esto instead. Here's an example, maybe that came from somebody's paper, or could have come from someone's paper. Human activity, like littering and the use of fossil fuels, has created a lot of damage to the earth. This is why we need more government regulation. This. What does the this in that situation stand for?
The littering.
The littering and the use of fossil fuels. It's a great big concept, right? And so because it's a big concept and not a single noun, we're going to use esto to represent that. Esto es porque. This is why. All right? Does that make sense to you? All right, very good. We're going to switch gear. You can have a minute or two to write down some examples, to finish up your notes here. Then we're going to move on to talking about your persuasive essay. And you also will need your abbreviations for the editing of written works if you can find it. If not, don't worry, I have some extras.
Okay.